Hi guys, have you heard of a town called Bego, now known as Hani, in the Bono region? Do you know you'd have to drive almost 14 hours from Accra before you get to Bego? Bego isn't just any town. It used to be a major trading hub during the trans-Saharan slave trade. So sit tight as I take you through a journey of history, archaeology, and a bit of adventure in the ancient town of Bego. Hi guys, come along with us on a 14 hours journey to ancient Bego, now known as Hani, in the Bono region. We set off from campus around 10 p.m. and we arrived in the town at 12:30 p.m. the next day. Honestly, we were told the place was very far, but I didn't think it was going to be this far. Coupled with the fact that our car broke down at Suhum, we ended up spending 15 hours on the road. We finally made it to ancient Bego and we were all so tired and exhausted. We offloaded our luggages from the bus and we were shown where we would be lodging for the 5 days. Most of us weren't so happy with the place because it was a typical village, but we later had to adjust. So we got settled in our rooms and we rested for a while. We later came together in the evening to take our supper, and it was braised rice with fried egg. The first challenge we encountered in this town was that there was no network. You would have to stand at a specific place before you could even get network to make a phone call. So that was all for the arrival day. We got ready the next day to move to the field to start with our excavations, but we needed to get ourselves abreast with some of the tools and equipment that we'll be using on the field. So as you can see here, our graduate assistant was taking us through them. Some of the tools were ranging pole, cutlass, headpan, shovel, and others. We were through with this and we went ahead to the site where we'll be doing our excavation. The place was bushy, so we had to clear the land and also get a particular side where we'll be excavating. The guys amongst us took it upon themselves to do all these ones because they felt it would be tedious for we the ladies to do, and that was so nice of them. We finished clearing the land and we were supposed to start excavating immediately, but we couldn't do that because the people of Hani do not joke with their culture and tradition. According to them, there was the need for the elders to pour libation in order to seek the consent and permission of the gods before we could start anything on the land. So we went and came back the next day with the elders for them to pour the libation. Let's see how it went.
Bia be musu asana de yesro ho pagu be koi e kwa be so benya asembia be ja kwa tere be pan ne de suma be nananam so nyamenim nsembe bre yanti ye.
Immediately after the libation was poured and we now had the permission to excavate the land, we started setting up the place for excavation to take place. First, we graded the site and then chose a specific part where we will be excavating because we can't excavate the whole place. So our excavation works finally started, as you can see here in the video. After digging of about 5 centimeters into the land, we started getting some of the artifacts. So we sieved them at this site to get the actual artifacts that we were looking for. Some of the artifacts that we got at this site were animal bones, poultry, dabs, and ceramic. One fascinating and intriguing artifact that caught my attention was human bone. Yes, you heard me right, human bone, which was likely because they buried a corpse at that particular site. After our excavations during the day, we moved around the town in the evenings for our ethnographic research. Through our ethnographic research, we were able to meet new people, socialize, and also learn about their traditions. On our last day at the site, we constructed a stratigraphy of the soil, labeled the artifacts that we got on the site, and covered the hole that we dug, and that was how we ended with our excavation work. Later in the evening, we did a presentation on our ethnographic research, and we wrote our exams the next day, and that was how it all ended. Even though there was no network, I wasn't so bothered because it gave me the ample time to socialize with my colleagues, meet new people, and make memories. 5 days without network wasn't a joke, but it was actually worth it. Will I go to Bego again? Yes. Will I recommend Bego? Yes. And Media General was also there to capture our archaeological works and interview some of us. And guess what? I was also interviewed. Please do well to subscribe and let me know your thoughts in the comment section as you enjoy my interview.
And then archaeology exposes some of the people. To study the lifestyle of others, you get to know more things about
somebody should take the stand,
some
okay?
things that our forefathers did.
Maybe let somebody also take the stand. Okay?